Tonight, from Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Denver Broncos taking on the New England Patriots.
Thank you. On a cold night at the foot of the Rockies, EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, Colorado. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Denver Broncos. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at this Bronco team. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games. On the other side of the field for the visiting Patriots, they come in off their very first loss of the year, suffered a week ago.
Yeah, it will not be a perfect season, but I'm interested to see how they bounce back now that they know that chasing the 1972 Dolphins is out the window.
And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Well, the Broncos offense gets set to go to work, and at the helm in his second season wearing orange and blue, Russell Wilson.
And he's been, in my mind, the best player in the NFL at this point of the season. And I think if you poll folks with a ballot, and I certainly have one, I think they'd say he's a front runner for MVP. So now it comes down to finishing out the season strong, and a good game here would certainly strengthen his case.
First play, and Wilson wants to throw it. And smartly going into the slide there, Wilson has enough for the first. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Well, Wilson going to change things up here. The first carry now. This is Williams. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. The numbers on the ground for Williams a week ago. 15 carries, 82 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, we know they've clinched a playoff spot, but there's plenty of football left to play. And I'm a proponent of continuing to do what you've done throughout the season, especially with teams that are heavy run teams. Because if you throttle back too early, you lose the rhythm of the run game, not just with the runner, but with the offensive line as well.
That one a first down pickup of 8. Now it's Wilson. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Wilson. He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 29-yard line. To throw is Wilson, and that'll be incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now Wilson. This is caught. Touchdown. Jerry Jeudy hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it culminates in a touchdown by the Broncos. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Marcus Jones, a return man. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. So now here come the Patriots to take over on offense. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
And he comes to the end of the season leading the NFL in passing yards. And that's not necessarily something you set out to do at the beginning of the year, but it's a good illustration of how remarkable and consistent he's been all season.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. He'll look to throw. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. 3rd down and 1. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson. And Stevenson's going to have a Patriots 1st down as he'll be brought down at the 37. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. High throw, but the catch is made. A really nice gain of 25 yards. A nice gain there to his trusty tight end, and now it's got them thinking opening drive touchdown here as they get into the red zone.
And in most cases with your tight end, you feel like you've got a mismatch no matter who's covering him. Is it a small cornerback? Is it a linebacker who may not run as well? In any event, whatever you see, you think that tight end can win that battle.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Parker's got it for a Patriots touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that 1st touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And Devontae Parker able to finish it off with a touchdown reception. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. So now the 2nd drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
They begin the drive with Williams. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. You look at this Patriots defense. They've been pretty much a mess against the pass, number 31 in the league.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but they have any hopes of making waves in January, they've got to improve in this area.
The tight end in motion right. Williams going to get it again on second down. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here comes third and about a foot. Now it's Wilson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So the assignment, a tough one here for this defense. You've got a quarterback ranked in the top 5 in passing yards. What do they need to do to try to keep him under wraps?
Well, they didn't sleep a whole lot getting ready for this. Well, I can guarantee you there's just so much to combat. But I think they're going to zero in on taking away his top target. Double, triple him if they have to. Make the other guys rise up and try and beat them. They'll feel a whole lot better if those guys win in the routes instead of their number 1 guy.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Forced out to his left. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
While you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards, they're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
Now second and 9. Throwing is Wilson. Finding his big receiver Patrick over the middle. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. They run it again with Williams. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 14. Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass and they get 12 yards out of it. And movement by one of the Broncos up front, and in comes the flag. Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. A false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Now Wilson rolling to his right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Here's Wilson. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
On 3rd down, Wilson. That's taken in by Dulcich. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. The kick by Maher is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Their dreams of an undefeated season shattered with the loss a week ago. Now, look, whenever an undefeated team goes down, you always hear some say, well, they needed that. I don't know, Charles. Is that a narrative that you buy into?
Well, I haven't met a coach yet that feels like they needed that loss. You know, that's not something that they're in favor of. But I do know this. People like us, our colleagues, all of us in the media, constantly hammering a team that's undefeated. Hey, do you think you can do it the whole season? Can you carry it the whole way? That does wear down a group, and sometimes that loss, get us off your back, you can move forward from there.
And the Broncos get there and take him down. Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. Pitch and catch there good for 13. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. Trucks over him, and he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down. Another good carry there for the NFL's 2nd leading rusher, and we've talked on air, off air about his MVP candidacy. Make a case for him.
Well, I'm just going to tell you point blank, it doesn't matter whether he's 1st or 2nd or even 3rd in the league in rushing yardage. That's not the main deal. It's how he gets those yards and the impact he has on his ball club.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. The Patriots at 13-1 now on the year. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. They'll roll him out right. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's a good effort there after the catch. He looked the ball in and then tried to get it to the goal line. What a nice tackle to get him down. But they're set up well now. 1st and goal at the 1.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. They're going to look to throw. Touchdown, Patriots. Anthony Ferkser from a yard out. And the Patriots have moved out in front. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
The extra point by Ryland up and good, and the lead is now 14-10. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. Denver's offense now set to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Now Wilson on 1st down. short one to the tight end, Troutman. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Here's Wilson. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Finding Williams on the check down. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. 2nd and 7. Again, Wilson. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Wilson. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. On 2nd and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams. Here's Wilson to throw. Flushed out right. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Russell Wilson, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And it's now 17-14. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. On the return, Marcus Jones from the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Patriots with the football here late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Open man is born. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Back to throw here. Pass complete once again to Bourne. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. And he'll let this go deep for Bourne. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. They'll look to throw again. And he'll let this go deep for Bourne. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Kendrick Bourne in the final seconds of the first half. And the Patriots have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. A good gain there on first down. That run will get him 7 up to the 32-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Finds Dulcich out left side. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. So we are at halftime here on Christmas Eve. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll start our tour out in the city of Angels, Los Angeles. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Matthew Stafford, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. From there, we're out to check out another game. And they were winners in their ball game over the visiting Buffalo Bills. Justin Herbert, sharp in the victory, as his guys get back within a game of 500. And lastly, we'll all be tuned in on Monday night for what should be a great one between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Pats at the line ready to go. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, in the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And that'll be incomplete.
And they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll buy some time right. That's to Parker. What a catch. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 28. He got 29 yards that time. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Being chased out left. And they'll they'll get this down to the 10. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
That went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. And his kick is good. And they will open their lead up to a touchdown at 24-17. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
First target, first catch, and a first down. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Taken down at the 42.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And Sutton will have a Broncos first down as he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. To throw on 3rd down, Wilson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And the Patriots are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
And the drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 54 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. They'll set up to throw. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. 2nd and 9 now. Got the connection here to Bourne. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Flush to his right. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down. The defense a little lax there. They give up 9 on 4th and 4. Now back to throw. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Well, this has certainly turned into a showcase game for what he can do on the ground, because they're just continuing to give him chances to run it, and he's earning every additional carry by putting up positive yardage on each run.
And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time has run out on this 3rd quarter of play. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Under pressure, they got him again. Draymond Jones, his 2nd sack of the night. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. This to make it a 2-score game. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and that will extend their lead even further. So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal to start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Well, 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at their own 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a 1-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Dancing to his left. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. A little careless with a football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. From the gun, it's Stevenson to the 36-yard line. Stop there. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Flushed out right. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. So on 4th down, out trot. Big spot here. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And the lead will hold at 10. Charles, all things considered, I guess it's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, But the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. Second down. From the 43, here's second down and 8. Now it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. Wilson. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Wilson's throw taken in here by Patrick. And down inside the 15 he goes. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down. Now Wilson. Got his man, it's Dulcich. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down. To throw is Wilson. And this is incomplete. Adam Troutman, the intended receiver. And it's third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Back to throw again. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
So they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would, and in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
yeah, not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here, sliding out of the pocket. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that should do it. He's got a first down, and the Patriots can run it out from here.
Things started a little slow for him as a runner, but he has really found a different gear here in this second half. He's been more aggressive, challenging the defense when he sees an opportunity, and now he has a 100-yard game to show for it.
And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Stevenson trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll run with Stevenson, and he's a touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line. Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in. Ryland on for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it was polished off by a Ramondre Stevenson touchdown run. So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now it's Wilson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. Finding Sutton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Play action. It's Wilson. He's got the connection downfield to Hamler. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked. Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely. So for the Pats, it's another win for them, and you wonder if they want a redo on that one loss as they sit now at 14-1. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Buffalo to take on the Bills. Meanwhile, for Denver, they're guaranteed now a sub-500 season as they fall to 6-9. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.